Welcome once again to Chelan County Connection. I'm your host, Randy Rhodes. Today we welcome Kerm McClellan. And Kerm, you're the Chelan District foreman for Chelan County Public Works. Welcome to the show.
Well, thank you, Randy, very much.
It's awful good to see you again. It's been a minute or two.
It has been. We've done this before, but never like this.
Yes, only on the radio.
Only on the radio, but never with a retirement.
Well, that's the thing we're leading up to here. We want to let everyone know that you've been an employee with Chelan County Public Works for 31 and a half years. Who's counting though, right?
Well, there's a little bit more time in there, but I was just a temporary here. So we'll just call it 31 and a half.
Gee whiz. That is just something to be very proud of. And Kerm, as I understand it, you're retiring on Halloween Day.
That will be my last day. My last physical working day will be this Thursday, actually.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, I've got to use up some vacation time and some other time. So my last working day will be this Thursday.
Well, it's kind of a use it or lose it, right?
That's correct.
Well, congratulations on a fine career, 31 and a half years with Chelan County Public Works, and you're currently the foreman for the Chelan District. Let's get into your career with Chelan County. Let's let everyone know how you came to the county to work and how you've kind of, moved up in the operation over the years.
Well, I started out, like I said, Randy, as a temporary snowplow driver in the Chelan District. And then I moved into a full-time position that following year. Worked as a truck driver in the Chelan District, as an equipment operator in the Chelan District. And then in 2012, I actually moved into the foreman's position in the Chelan District.
So how many people are on your crew presently?
So there are 7 and myself for a total of 8.
What have you enjoyed over these years? I mean, that's a long time to stay with one job. What have you enjoyed so much about doing this job?
Well, Randy, I like the people. I like to be outside, interact with the people. A large part of my district is the Manson area, the Chelan Falls area, and being I guess I can call myself a local now to the Manson area after 40 years. So just being out there with the people, talking to the people, seeing the people, you get the big howdy wave thing all the time from everybody.
It's like where everybody knows your name.
It's where everybody knows your name.
Do you really appreciate the great outdoors in our area?
I do, Randy. I like the seasons, especially the fall season that I hope we're getting right now. Enjoyed winters, snowmobiled in the past and did those kind of things. But now getting older and slowing down a little bit, living life a little more conservatively.
So I know, Kerm, that we have 5 districts. Is that right?
Yes.
What makes the Chelan District unique or different?
Well, I think the fact that there are 2 unincorporated towns within the Chelan District, Manson and Chelan Falls, and it is a large district with so many variables. We've got summer and winter activities. In the summertime, there's the boating, boat traffic, bicycles, and in the wintertime, the skiing and the snowmobiling traffic and the cross-country skiing. So we've got to be out there all the time and be prepared for all different kinds of weather.
Kerm McClellan, our guest this time out on Chelan County Connection, and Kerm is the Chelan District foreman for Chelan County Public Works. You're a very well-known face around the area, Chelan and Manson. And what are you going to miss about being out there and, doing what you do?
Boy, I think just being out there, seeing the people, the people.
And that includes the fellas you work with.
The guys that I work with, we all become a family. We can agree to disagree on a lot of things, but we're still a family.
And, oftentimes we end up spending more time with the people we work with than our own blood family.
That is correct. We work 4 10-hour days all summer long, in the wintertime, we're back to 5/8, but 5/8 can end up to 6/8 or 7/8, depending on our winter weather.
Can you recall any, crazy stories that if you didn't see it yourself, you wouldn't have believed it, like with snow and snow plowing and like that?
I, I can, Randy, and it relates to the winter of '96.
Okay. Oh, yeah. That was a big one.
And everybody was shoveling off the roofs of their houses and their businesses. That was the year Manson Growers roof fell in, the Lakeshine Building Supply roof fell in, and they shoveled the roofs off of all the businesses in downtown Manson toward the lakeside in the alley behind Allison's and Buddy's Tavern and the post office. And that snow was at least 20 feet deep in that alley. We had to take the loader out there and literally bucket the snow out of that alley to open that alley back up.
And if you recall, that was, in fact, that was my first winter after being a transplant from Aberdeen, Hoquiam area. And I will never forget that winter of '96. We had plenty of snow by Thanksgiving.
Yeah, and it lasted long and it was heavy. It sustained a lot of damage. I even believe the Cashmere shop fell in that year.
That sounds a little familiar. Yeah.
Um,
Jeez.
so, and there were just a lot of challenges with that winter. And I was 3 years under my belt then. And so it was a steep learning curve and a very fast one.
And your position and what you and your crew do, with the 4 seasons we have, it varies, doesn't it?
It does. There's spring duties, there's summer duties, there's fall duties, and then your winter's taken up basically with snow removal. But there's a lot of other maintenance issues that go along in there in the spring and in the summer with dirt roads. We have 43 miles of dirt roads that we have to maintain within the district. Not all of them year round, but a great portion of them year round dirt roads. So that adds its own complications to it.
Kerm, you're a great man, 31 and a half years serving Chelan County and our area. You've gotten to know a lot of friends and neighbors, and you're retiring. And talking about retiring, any thoughts on what you're going to do, what you're not going to do? What are your plans?
Well, Randy, I don't know that you know, but I'm a pretty big car guy. In fact, I probably call it an obsession.
Okay.
And I think the one that dies with the most cars is going to win. So I'm definitely in the running. So we've got a lot of cars to work on. I've got a lot of projects around the house to work on. I also manage a boat storage unit in Manson. So we'll be doing that hopefully more full time. And then, I just love to mow my lawn too. So there's a lot to do out there.
That is fantastic. Kerm, which one of your cars is your sweetheart?
We just purchased a new one, which now we've almost had her a year now, and it's an all original 1969 Z28 Camaro.
Sweet.
We named her Olive because she is Fathom Green, and we had a contest with the kids and the grandkids to pick her name for a $50 gift certificate at McDonald's. And our cell phones almost exploded when we did that. But our middle grandson for our oldest daughter was the one that won the naming process.
Do you consider yourself a very, very blessed person?
Truly blessed, Randy. To have this job, to have the opportunity to work for Chelan County. Chelan County has been very good to me for the 31 and a half years that I've been here. I would suggest that anyone else that's looking for a career, look to Chelan County. It has treated me well and my family well.
All right, Kerm McClellan, the foreman for the Chelan District, for the Chelan County Public Works. We want to say happy retirement. And again, thank you for your valued service over the years. Have a great retirement.
Thank you, Randy, very much.